Alright, guys, I will be showing y'all whether you're a starter or a pro. I'll be showing you guys tips for starter and pro players on Fish. So, let's start with the starters. So, when you first start out on Fish, play Fish for the first time, you start out on level 1 and you spawn with the flimsy rod. And most people, in my opinion, I think most people skip the quest, which is actually a terrible choice because you're gonna want to do the tutorial so you can earn some money and XP and to progress through the game. Now, another thing, another misconception is people save their money for no reason and don't even try to progress through the game, and then they end up quitting Fish. Now, if you actually play the game and progress good, you'll like succeed in Fish. So you start fishing over there at the docks using your flimsy rod, the plastic rod, whatever, and you sell your fish. Now you're like, oh well, do I buy a boat? Do I try to go to Roseland Bay? What the tutorial says? No, 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 no. You're gonna sell your fish, and you're gonna buy one of these rods over here. Lucky rod, fast rod, carbon rod. I don't care which one you buy it. All right. Then you come back over to the docks and you start fishing again. After that, you buy your boat. It's gonna tell you to buy the shipwright right here, to buy the rowboat, and it's gonna ask you to go to Roseland Bay. Now, of course, that's gonna take a while. So if you have a main account, use your main account to travel your other account to Roseland Bay. But I'm guessing you guys are actual starters for Fish. So let me tell you some things. Either you're gonna take it the normal way or the cheater way. Now I'm gonna be showing both ways. The normal way is you just fish with your flimsy rod, use the plastic rod right here, plastic rod. Fish at Moosewood Dock, so you try to fish over there. While it's Aurora and Mutation Surge, you're doing it the normal way. Or as a starter, you can do it the cheater way. Now, doing it the cheater way, you do have to get to level 15 when you're using the flimsy rod, gain XP and stuff. Cheater way is when you're level 15. I'm pretty sure you can unlock the trading plaza, and you can go to the trading plaza and just simply ask people for fish, and you could sell that fish to the merchant over here and make millions of dollars, hundred thousands of dollars, and you'll basically be a pro like that. You could buy almost any boat you want, buy any rod. But let me just show you, for starters, the best rod to get so you can start becoming one of the best players in the game. So you're gonna want to head over. Watch this dude on my boat. Okay, I don't know why. You're gonna head over to Statue of Sovereignty. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, you're just gonna head over here. Come up here. Now you must have 400 coins for this and 100,000, because first you gotta buy a coin from him, and you have to come down this elevator to get the King's Rod, which is gonna be right here, $100,000. And the stats are pretty good. Let me just show you all the stats real quick. Let's see. We got 80 lure speed, 85% luck, 0.15 control, 35 resilience, and infinite KG, which is super good for starters because most starters need infinite KG to catch exotics like the Megalodon or the Kraken. Now you're like, bro, Dom, I already got that rod. I need something different. I need a better rod. I don't want the King's Rod. It's kind of buns. Well, then I can show you a different rod to get if you don't want the King's Rod. So we're gonna head over to Hairpin Island over here. Whoops, I missed it. Whatever. Let me just go to the front. You're gonna want to go to the front of Terrapin Island. So like at where these houses are, and the dots. You know, just come over here, and at this house, you got the wildflower rod for 40,000 credits. Now let me show y'all the stats on this thing. We got 70 lure speed, 75 luck, 0.17 control, 17 resilience, and 700 kg. And oh, don't ignore that enchantment. I put that enchantment on there. But the best enchantment for that is gonna be infinite kg, which is invincible enchantment, or you could get different enchantment that produces more kg. And you're like, bro, Dom, that rod is also buns. Well, then I'll show you an even better rod for starters. And this is the last rod for starters that I just know of. If you know any more, let me know in the comments. But you're gonna want to head over to it's Northern Expedition. Yep, Northern Expedition. So just come here. We're gonna go through the portal, which is over here. Now, I do recommend asking someone for a ride if you're like an actual starter, and ask them to bring you to Northern Summit. But you're gonna come over to Northern Summit, which is over here. And you're gonna want to head over and climb. Wait, no, never mind. The rod's right here. Called the Arctic Rod. 25,000 credits. It's 25,000. Oh my goodness. 25,000 is the coins. That's how much it's worth. You have 25 lure speed, 45% luck, 0.06 control, 15 resilience, and 7,500 kg. I haven't bought it yet, but yeah, that's another good starter rod. Moving on to the pros section. So when you're a pro, you're like mid, 100, level 100 through like level 500. Now, I want y'all to leave your levels down below in the comments so I can give you the best rod, in my opinion, towards you. But we're gonna start with some of these basic pro rods that you can get. Now, if you don't already have Atlantis unlocked, I would recommend unlocking it. There is an update coming tomorrow, but I recommend unlocking Atlantis so you can get some of these epic rods. Unlocking Atlantis is very easy. I don't have a separate guide on it, so I would recommend finding a different fish creator that shows how to unlock Atlantis. But when you do unlock Atlantis, you want to come to Atlantis, right? And you're gonna want to head over to this Champions Rod. This is one of the best pro rods of all of Fish. Like, I'm not even capping. Like, we can take a look at the stats here. We got 45 lure speed, 65 luck, 0.25 control, which is absolutely insane. 20 resilience, 100 kg, 100,000 kg, yep. And I've used to sweat so hard on this rod, 2,000 fish caught. And if you want, let me show y'all what it's like to fish with this thing. But it is actually insanely good. Take a look at that control bar right there. If you want it even bigger, just get Herculean, Unbreakable, or Controlled on it. But this thing is actually insane. Or you could get Steady, which I already have on it, but it's insanely good. Now, if you do have all these other places unlocked, like Zeus's area, whatever, that Abyssal area, that area over there, make sure to go get those rods. I'm not going to go over them because it's going to take too long, but yeah. Moving on to the other rod that you should get when you're level between at least 100 or 500. Now, don't get me wrong. This rod, it's not too hard to get, but I would recommend it. Let me see. Hold up. I gotta remember. Wait. Wait, hold up. Oh yeah, forgot. So, in order to get to this place, you do need a chaotic relic. And I will be giving chaotic relics out to subscribers, or if you just comment user down below, I'll give you a chaotic relic so you can unlock this place. But that is the music venue. And make sure you don't want to touch this water over here. To get to the music venue, you do have to go to the depths and climb up like these huge pillars and go through one of the black doors until you get to the crystal cove. And when you have your chaotic relic, you want to place it right here, and you're wanna go behind here, this little hut, go down to the black little void thingy, and you're in the underground music venue. And there's some people here. I already did Megumi Rod, I already did Opinions Aria, which we're gonna get to next. But we're gonna want to talk to Hollow. Now, when you do Hollow's quest, which is actually really easy, all you need is a catfish. I don't know if I have a catfish. Nope, I don't have a catfish. I probably have one in my aquarium somewhere. If you need one, let me know so you don't have to sweat on getting it. But when you get a catfish, you'll get the Duskwire Rod. Now, you won't immediately get it. They changed it. Instead of 500,000 credits, you do need, I'm pretty sure it's 1.7 mil. Yep, 1.7 mil. Pay him. He'll get you the rod. And it's the Duskwire Rod. This rod is insane. Taking a look at the stats, we got 100 lure speed, 175 luck, negative 0.2 control. It's okay. Just put Herculean on it. 175 resilience, so the fish is not going anywhere. It's not going to move. Negative 700,000 kg. That's where the invincible enchantment comes in. And 25 plus progress speed. I'm not sure if that's forced progress speed. I'll have to check, but I do need to get invincible on this rod. I haven't got that yet. But that's how you get the Duskwire Rod. Moving on to Opinions Aria Rod. This rod, it's complicated to get if you just lock in. The first quest is wait, what was the first quest again? I actually forgot what the first quest was. If y'all know, if y'all remember, just let me know. Oh yeah, the first quest is you have to catch a music fish. Now you're like, bro, what is a music fish? A music fish is any fish that's related to music. So let's see, if you go to our bestiary and we go to Sunstone, let's see, Sunstone Island, right here. The trumpet fish is considered a music fish. Also, if you go to let's see, Crystal Cove, the DJ Spunchinus, however you say it, is also considered a music fish. Now, when you give that to her, you're gonna say brilliant. You just want to tap the fish towards her, and you're basically playing it for her. And the second quest is you have to reach above the clouds, which is honestly the hardest part, because I rage baited 100 times trying to get there. But you basically have to use a hang glider. Let's see, hang. Yep, that thing right there. It's annoying. And you have to go to the top of Castaway Cliffs, go through the little circle thingies, and you get to above the clouds. And then, what you also need to do is you have to get Heaven's Rod. Let me see, where's my Heaven's Rod at? Where's my Heaven's Rod? Bro, okay, hold up. Heaven's Rod. Yep, and you have to have long enchantment on it, and you'll have to get her a Heavenly Harmonic Dove. After that, she'll give you the rod, but it's going to have restrictions on it, so you can't really use it. You got to use it for a quest, and that's catch 42 fish without missing a single note. And the last quest is catch a Megalodon, a Kraken, and you have those fish without missing a single note, and you'll get the Opinions Aria Rod. Now, let me show y'all what that looks like. It looks like this, Opinions Aria. I do recommend steady, unbreakable, Herculean, controlled, because the control bar is 0. But the stats, 142% lure speed, 242% luck, 0 control, 4.2 resilience, which is kind of buns, but it's alright. Infinite KG, in the hunt focus is a wavering, which is above the clouds. Let me show y'all what this thing does. It's pretty cool. I love the mini game. It's epic. Let me show y'all what it does. It's so cool. So, you basically want to catch these notes. And the control bar increases. But if you miss a note, you lose progress. That's basically how the Pinion's Aria rod works. Now, there is one more rod in particular that I think all pro players should get. And that is the Toxic Spire Rod. Now, Toxic Spire Rod, I mean, it's a little bit challenging. You do need a poison driftwood, and poison mutation is not easy to get. But I've noticed something. If you do mutation surge during daytime, I'm pretty sure it's a higher chance, because I've done that like 3 times, and I literally got the poison driftwood first try, and like a couple tries later I got another one. So I do have some. If you need one, let me know in the comments. But this thing is insane. You got 87 lure speed, 248% luck, 0.3 control, negative 20 resilience, and 100,000 kg. It's really cool. I do have scavenger on it because I needed it for a quest, but enchantments I recommend is probably for secondary, invincible, and if you want, you could do immortal for the first, or Herculean for first enchantment. But let me show y'all what this thing does. Oh, I just caught a limited fish. Hold up. Ignore that. Alright. So basically, the longer you fish with this thing, this little fish, the little fish thingy, it turns purple. As you can see, it's starting to turn purple, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure, like, once you reach a certain, like, thing, if you're catching an apex fish or exotic, the rod will, like, start giving you progress, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think I might be wrong. I don't know. But I think that's what it does. Anyways, if this video was helpful, make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to comment your level down below so I can give you the best recommendation rod based on your level. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay tuned. Be ready for tomorrow's Atlantis update. It's going to be one of the biggest updates yet. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to live stream for you.